For some reason that just popped into my head. Pick apart.
Don't leave that car just sitting in a heap. Come to Pick Apart.
Yeah,
where everything's cheap.
The Wreckers.
The Wreckers, man.
Did you ever go to Pick Apart? I'd never been.
I remember Dad taking me there when I was young, and I was just like getting little bits.
We used to go to the Wreckers just in
I go to the Wreckers, yeah. There's that...
Just off Fairbank and all that.
On Centre Road.
They're like just no name. Like there's just a guy.
It's got some random name. I can't remember what it is. I
you
can
walk
never
in
remember.
there, just go nuts. Go whenever you need. And
$2.50. You can actually sign now for it.
Yeah.
And leave your license and stuff.
Yeah.
stuff for pocketing stuff and
Yeah, man. Yeah. Have you... I'll tell you what. We should go to a Wreckers one day and just do a podcast from a Wreckers while we're walking around.
Just inside one of the heaps.
Have you seen... They set up shop in one of the wrecks.
this guy walks over the radiator.
Some of the heads that walk around those things, man.
Yeah, I was there not long ago finding a part for my car.
What for the
What were you looking for?
the tank of a
For the
Stato?
The barge. Yeah, what were you...
I was just basically just needed like a bit of piping, like a little bit of rubber hose that goes from the
for the radiator to the thing.
from the supercharger into the fucking
yeah.
like the pressure fucking thing.
okay.
Yeah. And I ended up getting a piece of hose that was like for the wipers, like that takes
Same
the
thing?
water, and they just gave it to me for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It
That's
was like,
nice
I'll
of
just
them.
take it, man. Yeah.
Dude, I got screwed over some like bolts for my old R31. No, like, I'm serious. I went in and bought a whole bunch of parts. Like, as in, I sourced a whole bunch of shit. And this guy, like, literally charged me. He's, like, looking at something, like, trying to give me a price for, like, $10.
So you've got the titanium bolts there. They're
Dude,
$12
it was
there.
literally... No, do you know what it was? It was a window winder. The handle. I wanted just the screw, the butterfly screw. The butterfly clip that goes inside the like the... Where the window winder is, there's a clip and a washer sort of looking thing that goes on top of the window winder to secure it with a butterfly clip. That's all I wanted. Guys like looking at me, gave me some ridiculous price. I'm like, what? I looked at the receipt. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then when I went back I said, oh shit, I need something else. So I went back in, right, and I got a different guy, right? When I came back to the window with the rest of it, he's like, weren't you just here? I go, yeah, man. I had to go back in. He goes, well, what'd you buy? And I gave him the receipt. He's like, what the fuck? The guy had charged me like a warranty fee on that. Like, as in, like, because you can buy like a 1 year warranty on some of the stuff. Check a warranty fee on a window winder. There is no warranty on a window winder, but that dumb cunt had charged me for it, thinking I wouldn't check, like, as in, yeah, whatever, because I didn't. I just figured, like, whatever, you're stinging me, you cunt, like, whatever. And the second guy at the window is like, nah, fucking. He's like, who served you? I go, I was one of those guys. Like, he just shook his head. He's like, fucking.
Old
just
Steve-o.
crossed it off.
Old
Just
mark-up Steve-o.
gave it to me for free. Whatever I was picking up, and he's like, just take it, man, because he's can't overcharge you to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool.
The Wreckers in Clayton did alright for me when I stripped my VK.
Yeah.
Because I had to take out the racing seats. I had Recaro racing seats in there.
Did you?
Yeah.
In what car?
In my VK.
Ooh.
5 litre.
Nice. No, my boy.
How old were you when you had that VK?
I bought it when I was 16.
Was it like a Calais or
17.
anything?
When I was baking.
Was it Calais or...?
No.
No.
Straight, like...
Did it have the digital dash?
No.
5 litre engine at 17 years old, man.
That's sick, dude. That's
That was... And I had the Brock grill. The Brocky grill. Like, just the two.
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And I remember because I was going to buy the VS and I wanted to strip my car because the other guy I was baking for, he had a Lancer Turbo, whatever the fuck, the
GSR.
Evo.
Evo 3.
the
GSR.
And he wanted my,
GSR.
he wanted my
I like
racing.
the Evos.
They were sick, man. The older ones though.
Yeah, Evo 3. Evo 3. Yeah.
But he wanted my racing seats. He goes, don't sell them with the car. He goes, the car's not, it's a VK Commodore.
Yeah.
He goes, I'll buy the seats off you. And I had a Sony Explode in there, sold him that. My 12-inch subs.
Red subs.
I had 19-inch chrome rims on there.
What a mad dog.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. My VK was a boss, man. But I took those rims, though, and I put them on the VS.
Okay.
They're the rims I had on the VK.
I remember them.
And I went to the Wreckers, because I was trying to look for VK, just standard seats. And I think he charged me like $15 a seat.
Oh, that's mad.
So he looked after me, man. I kept going back to him.
Yeah.
I think he died.
Did
he
he?
was old. He was an older guy. Like, as in the guy that worked there, he was an older guy. I think he passed away.
I've been going to Clayton Wreckers for years.
Yeah.
Like, they've always been good, man.
Yeah.
But the heads that walk around in there, man,
They're just
like...
filth, man.
Oh. Some of them bring their whole family.
Backyard mechanics.
Dude, they're literally
Sometimes
sometimes...
kids, it's Christmas.
Sometimes I've gone in there and there's literally like 6 guys to a car, man, and they're just fleecing the... everything. Like, dude, just buy the shell. Like, what are you doing? It's just old school shifters and screwdrivers. Just, you walk in sometimes, and you know what's funny? The cars sit on, like, the standard, like, 14-inch alloy, like, mags.
Yeah.
These cunts are underneath it, like, just yanking, like, for dear life, trying to yank an engine out of a car. Like, dude, the whole thing's gonna collapse on your mate. Like,
should be right.
they're standing around, one cunt's, like, climbed up on the shell, just trying to yank something out. No, like, this isn't a hoist. You know, this isn't a hoist. These are just alloy wheels, dude. Like, the whole thing would just collapse.
Should be right.
Yeah, pretty much. How the fuck did we get onto the wreckers? I don't even remember. Do you have a photo? Do you remember what brand those wheels were? The mags that you had on the SS? They were...
I'm interested to see what kind of mags they were.
Yeah, because I remember when you pulled up to my house in that car for the first time, I was like,
It had 3 letters. ADC or something?
CSA.
I think so.
CSA.
Right.
If they were...
Wait, did you have a pair you sold for like 2 packs of smokes?
And a 6-pack?
I love it. The first picture that came up is my rims.
Yeah?
Had those ones.
Yep, CSA, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And I had the lock nuts with it. I had, and I didn't have normal locks on the car. I had Solex. Because Clayton, man. The people tried to steal my...
Had to secure your shit.
Yeah, man. Especially my car was in the driveway. It was just off Clayton Road. You could see my car from Clayton Road. So
I remember I saw similar wheels like that I wanted to get for my thing, man.
Yeah.
Like
Did
similar
it have an exhaust? Like...
Extractors.
As well. Those 5 litres, dude.
Dude.
You get a little burble, like... Bop, 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 bop.
Man, dude, I was baking,
dude,
right?
yeah,
I was
dude.
driving to work at 17 by myself, like, obviously, like whatever. But in the mornings,
Bad boy of Clayton.
Yeah.
But because I was baking at the time, so I was starting work like at 1 in the morning. My neighbours, like my whole like that street was full of old cunts, man. And they'd always look through the window, you know, those peeping toms, like Mr. What's his name?
Mr. Magoo.
But they'd always call the cops
Why?
because the car was so loud at night. It's like I'm warming my car up because I'm going to work. Like, give me a couple of minutes. I'm not. You can't just start an 8 and drive it. Like, you just need to let the car just purr a little bit.
Those cars needed to, man.
Yeah.
Like my R31.
Especially in winter.
Yeah.
Man, you can't just start the car up and drive. The thing will fucking...
Do you know what I used to love? Like, you remember how loud my R31 was?
I could hear it from my...
Dude, that shit just bellowed. Bellowed.
Dude, you don't understand. No, you don't understand, man. Like, we live 3 streets away, but he was on the back, like, where he's... Like,
3 blocks.
and I was like, yeah, it's like 3 streets down. I could hear him coming down his own street.
Here he comes.
He'd be like, oh, come outside, I'll come grab you. I'm like, sweet. I'll be at the front fence having a smoke, and I can hear his car. And as soon as he turns from Newport onto Clayton Road, because it was drift, he can hear it. I'm like, oh, he's coming. I butt up my smoke, and then you see him going to the street.
You know what I used to love about that, man? One of the most satisfying things with that sort of shit was I had the remote start, on that car. The remote start was one of the most... It was the best.
That was pimp.
When I started working and doing this really early shifts, like even at my old job, man, because I still would start sometimes at 6 a.m. in my old job, you needed to let that car warm up. Like there was no... You had to, right? It was old. The fucking thing was old, man. So 89 Skyline, like for fuck's sake.
You needed to...
Yeah, you had to. When I got the remote start, it was fucking powerful. Like even from my apartment building, I could remote start it from my apartment in the garage, like down 2 floors into the left in the basement.
That's like Batmobile spec.
It would actually start.
Just get a shit out of someone. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
So it'd be early in the morning and just like started and walked down to my car. It was the best. But I remember being in Clayton and doing it, man, because like everything's like closed. 5:30 in the morning, man. I'm walking around in my room. And you just hear... and just this idle. Just rumbling through the entire street. And sometimes...
Oh, yeah.
Because if I got home early in the day before, and I didn't go out again, I'd have the system already cranked as I pulled into the driveway. So then you'd start it, and it'd wait for about 4 seconds, and all of a sudden you see I'm like, fuck! And I have to turn it off again. Yeah, because the sub would just start blaring out, man.
Actually, man, I miss those days, man.
Yeah.
Them 18-year-old car feels.
Dude,
oh my god.
I loved my car. Like,
Just
my
watching
VK was just like... that was my first love.
Yeah.
My first car, my first proper car. Like, my mum had, like, Nissan Bluebird. I used to thrash around. Like, I was, like, 15, 16. But when I actually bought my own car...
Oh, no, yeah.
Dude,
no
like,
better feeling.
That VK was, like... heaven, man.
What?
Had Recaro
It's
racing
the
seats
first
in
big
it.
investment you've
Oh,
ever made.
dude.
My first car was the EA, and
Yeah.
I inherited that from my mum.
Yeah.
Basically,
It was a lowrider,
dude, the
man.
car was worth nothing, man. The car was worth $1,000, and I inherited that from her. I still like that car, but like it was the family car.
Yeah.
After that, she bought the first R31. Oh, she bought that little laser sedan that I got ridden off, and then after that, she got the first R31. She had it for about a year, and then after that, she got an opportunity to buy the Daewoo Lanos.
Ah, yes, the Lanos.
Yeah, the Lanos. So I helped her buy that car, and then she gave me the old R31. That for me was like the first car that I owned. Like that was
was your thing.
because she'd only had it for a year, but I drove it as much as she did.
And it had a bit of like a cool factor to it as well.
Yeah,
Like, it was,
and that's what I.
Dude,
I signed-
everyone wanted the R31.
Yeah, I
back
signed
then.
up. I signed up to the R31 club. I got into the forums. I was part of that sort of community,
dude, yeah.
and that's when I started the mods.
You know the guy on, is it not Clarinda Road? Burke Road. Near
Burke Road?
Woolies, that red silhouette.
Yeah.
He's still there.
Is he?
And that car is still immaculate, man.
Yeah,
that red silhouette, man.
I saw a
Sick.
silhouette the other day on the road, and I just got like, oh, yeah,
Nostalgic. He's like,
yeah. But I remember, man, that car. You're right. Like you literally go wash it, and you just feel so fucking
just
like
wash it and
elated.
it's like the
I mean, you
best
take it
thing
for your
ever.
first proper drive on your own with
Yeah.
some music.
Yeah.
There's nothing
You are just
like it, man.
absolutely elated
Yeah.
because it's the first thing you've bought with your money that is yours, and like you're looking after it. It's a big thing for like someone, right? And I remember every time my car would like be running rough or like something would happen, it would piss me off, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I need to get rid of this thing. I'm sick of it." La la. I'd go and wash it.
Yeah.
Do the interior, everything.
Everything felt better.
Dude, I'd get on Centre Road because
Yeah.
I'd always go to the one near Masters.
Yeah.
I would drive from Clayton to Oakley to wash my car. I'd hit Centre Road, and I'd be passing where that Ventura bus depot is.
Turn right.
And I'd be like, this car's the best, man.
Yeah, dude, I know, exactly. You give it a wash and you just like fell in love with it
That car was so low. That car was so low,
fucking
man.
low
It was
as
just,
fuck, man.
it was low, it was loud, and it just purred, man. That was the best car I ever owned.
Do you guys have
What's my VK?
like pictures of your first cars?
Yeah. I've got actual photos.
Because if you dig them out, I'll put them online, like with like
Oh, yeah.
on Instagram is our first cars.
Oh,
'cause,
dude.
like, yeah.
I've got...
The EA, I don't think I have a photo of.
No.
Man.
I'll just find another EA.
Do you know why? Because smartphones went really big.
I've got actual photos. Look, I took heaps of photos of my car.
Full photo
Inside,
shoot.
outside.
Dude, the
with
EA was
engine.
a family car, man. It was our family car. Like, I don't think I actually have photos of it. I'd have to check.
I'll bring it next week.
But
Well, you can do the R31 and we'll just
yeah,
say
the first
car that-
R31, the very first one, I've got fucking heaps of photos of.
Well, you can use that and we'll just say the first car that was near
Yeah.
and dear to your
Do you know what my
heart.
dream is, man? I want to buy a VK Shell,
Yeah.
right? But the Calais.
Yeah.
And know what colour I want it? That dark maroon, man.
Yeah.
That red.
Yeah.
And just put a fuking 8 in there, man.
Yeah.
And just have it as a weekender like that. That's my dream.
Yeah.
I love VK,
Do you-
man.
do you know what I-
Every
So
other
do
guy
I.
had a VL and all that. 5 litre VK, man.
I remember I got my
Mate.
cousin
The Calais
years
had the
ago.
digital dash.
Yeah,
and that,
yeah.
Oh, the digital dash on the Ford the Ford XF was the best.
Yeah.
The digital dash on that car, it was the best. It was like Back to the Future, man. I remember once I was going to Dramana to my cousin's holiday house, like in the middle of the day, like we were going there for the weekend, and it was I think the first trip all the boys were going to do together. Like we were like 19, 20.
Big moment. Big
I
moment.
would have just actually I think I was about 20, and it was probably it wasn't the first one, but it was one of the first times in a long time. It was nice weather. It was just set to be like the best weekend ever. I just got in the rims put on my first R31, the Siroccos. Fuck, that car was the best, man. I fine-tuned that thing. But I remember I was the first one there because all my cousin and all my mates are all from the north, so Preston, Thornbury, that side. Fucking Glenroy.
Glenroy.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Dirtsville.
So from Clayton, I could get to Dramana in under an hour. They would all take hours. I got there first, and the sun was out. I just washed my car. I literally parked the car in his driveway, and then got out and took a photo from like the rear of the mag, so you could just see the glistening of the wheel on the sun, and you could see his driveway. And I sent it to my cousin. And he just texts back, goes, "Man, you are a cunt. I'm thirsting to be there right now." Like, yeah, man. Just that drive. I still remember that drive,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah.
Subby blaring, just like you felt like the biggest sick cunt ever, especially in that car, man.
Totally, dude.
Fuck, that was a good car, man.
I'm just looking at pictures of VKs now, man. I'm just like...
First car. There really isn't. What are the moments like that, man? Like buying your first car, like life-turning shit like that. Because that changed everything. Like you protected that thing like
That's
it was
the
your
big one.
baby.
That's the big one.
Independence as well, like, you get your
that's
car.
a big
and
first thing of independence.
Yeah.
if you're pissed off, you can jump in your car. If you're angry, jump in your car. It's just you
Get
can,
in your car when you're angry. Good idea.
You got a 5 litre, you do.
I actually destroyed a set. I'm not proud of that. I destroyed a set of wheels, a set of 2 tires, because I was fucking furious once and just floored the R31 down at Back Street, man. Did like 120, then slammed the brakes to stop at a roundabout. Just smoke. And then the next day I jumped out and there was like 2 flat spots on both tires. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, man. Yeah.
We had this area in Fenchurch Gully called the Patch, and it was like this little hidden away like dirt area.
The patch.
And it was just our like destruction derby like dirt patch where we just go and drift.
We would go to the primary school.
We flipped cars there. All sorts of shit, dude. Like, oh.
Primary school.
Yeah, South Oakley, that big like patch at the front where the old primary school was.
Oh, yeah.
Just that front lawn. If the gate was open, people used to go in and just dig it up and leave.
Fuck,
times,
man. I'm actually shattered because I haven't got my car right now. I feel like, because it's a nice weather, nice day today, I'd love to go for a cruise around.
That's what my car looked like.
Oh,
But
that's so
white.
sexy. Yeah.
But I had white.
Yeah, I like the white one, man.
This
The old VK with the Brocky grill. But I didn't have the hood though. Like it wasn't like that.
Yeah, just
but
the
it
flat
was
hood.
slick.
That's so R31 looking, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's got that square sort of... That's the thing with those cars. They had like that classic muscle car look, but they were like small, but they had powerful engines as well, man. Just another world.
Just that real square look as well. Like
Yeah,
that.
I love that square look. I hate the bubble shape that all the cars started taking. No, the reason why I bought the V35 is because it reminds me of that old Porsche from Risky Business.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 80s Porsche.
Yeah. I bought that car because it looks 80s. You know, I just like. I mean, I like it, but yeah.
No, I'm gonna buy a VK. As in just to have, like as in.
Were you a fan of the two-tone, like the silver down the bottom
Yeah.
and then the white at the top?
I did
like
like
that.
it.
I like that too.
Yeah, but it depends on the colour though. You know, some colours had the green, mint green with the silver. It had to be that maroon colour, black, or even
Or white.
White.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm fucking
Hey.
fried.
I was going to say, did you guys see Shane McMahon like attempt?
I read about it. Yeah, his return.
Yeah, he attempted a high-risk maneuver off the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, he fucking
and
killed
totally
himself.
fucked himself, dude. Like they thought he was powerless.
Because I read about it, but I didn't actually see. I didn't read about what actually happened to that maneuver. All I read was that he fucked himself up.
Yeah, so like I kind of read like breezed through the article, and they had like a little GIF that you click, and it shows you, and it was just him like leaping off the top turnbuckle like onto the announcer's desk, like dropping an elbow, and like when he landed, dude, he looked like he was paralyzed. Like his head was like on a weird angle, and he was just stiff, like. And they thought he was completely fucked, but I think he's alright. So.
Do you remember like his move?
It's Shane McMahon.
Coast to coast. He'd
Yeah,
jump
coast to
from
coast,
one
that's what he was
turnbuckle
trying
to the other
do.
turnbuckle.
Yeah. Coast to coast.
Shane McMahon was one of those guys that didn't need to do anything, but he did anyway.
Yeah.
Like he was legit.
Yeah,
He was a son of the president, but he didn't give a fuck. He
Born
just-
with the silver spoon, but he still pushed the limits. Yeah.
I remember one of his first coast to coasts, man. He went from one turnbuckle to the other, nearly killed himself doing it, but he fucking did it.
Yeah, he did it. That's the, yeah.
And taking that angle suplex through the glass door,
Yep.
that was fucked. I still remember that Anywhere Falls match or whatever. And I remember they fucked up because that glass was meant to be like sugar glass or whatever, but it was actually a legit glass frame. Did you never saw it?
No,
fuck
no.
up like
I
that?
reckon if you Google it, you go to YouTube,
Yeah.
and you go to Shane McMahon Kurt Angle plex or whatever, suplex, it should come up. It's so fucked up.
He was always such a dork, Shane McMahon, but he always pushed the limits. Like, he was always hardcore as.
A dork?
Yeah, he was like that, had that dorky, like, feel to him.
When he first started wrestling, when he first appeared in the wrestling, yeah, he was a bit of a...
Was it a street fight?
street fight?
What
do you mean?
They'd have, like, no, like, street fight, no rules and shit.
Yeah, maybe. It was an Anywhere Falls match, because it started in the backstage and worked its way to the front.
Because I'm not too sure about this stuff. Like,
It was fucked. He was versing Kurt Angle in an Anywhere Falls match. Started in the back rooms or whatever, brawling, and they got to, where the Titatron is, like the stage. And Angle fucking picked him up, suplexed him through the door, but that door was meant to be sugar glass, but they didn't change it for some reason. So it went straight through.
they forgot.
Dude, the whole thing shattered, and McMahon's face was just covered in blood, man. He was visibly fucked after he went through that thing, man. He was fucking mashed. But they said, like, McMahon, he became a fan favourite because of that shit.
Yeah.
Because he just put
He's a
his body...
solid guy, though, man.
Yeah, he was a boxer. He did boxing.
Yeah,
So he had
he was
little,
solid.
He fucking, like,
Yeah,
skipping
he
and
wasn't
shit.
like wimpy or anything.
No,
like,
no,
he was
no,
a
no,
solid
no.
guy.
Dude, look at Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he's...
Did you see Vince McMahon when he came back? I can't remember who he was fighting. Maybe it was Flair?
Woo!
Oh, it was so... Dude.
What is Ric Flair?
Oh, he slaps their chest and he goes, woo!
Dude, it was...
I did find it when they go out the back, yeah.
How'd you find it?
Yeah, they go out to the back and he like throws him through the glass behind
Yeah.
your head, yeah.
Yeah. Is that it? Just look.
He doesn't break it the first time.
No, it goes through twice. Yeah.
Yeah, we just went past, but yeah, he suplexed
Yeah.
him through the thing, yeah.
Dude, he's fucked. Yeah, because he does it twice, because
Yeah.
he didn't break the
Yeah, he
first
didn't
time, so he
break it
goes
the first
again.
time.
And then when he gets up, he's just covered in blood. Yeah, it's so fucked up, man. Yeah, it was McMahon. He came back. I was versing Mankind, I think. Mick Foley or something. And he's just gone on this extreme training regime. And he came out in the ring and he was just wearing like a tiny little t-shirt, but his fucking arms were huge.
I think I remember that. It was like
McMahon was a beast.
freakishly
man.
big.
Yeah.
Do you remember when McMahon started doing his evil boss sort of persona? And he'd come out in the suits that were just way too small, but they were big as well.
As in
Like-
Shane?
no,
No,
Vince
the old
McMahon.
man. Yeah, dude. With that walk.
He'd do the strut out
Yeah.
to the thing. Man, he was huge, like absolutely massive. And then he tried to sue Trump for the "you're fired" line because he said he'd been saying "you're fired" for a lot longer. Or
They got into a fight.
yeah, and he had Bobby Lashley or whatever. Bobby Lashley's a unit, man. He's
Bobby Lashley.
Big
you
boy.
know, so you were probably already out of wrestling by the time Bobby Lashley came in.
And he's got into MMA now, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah?
Yeah. I remember seeing something on WhatCulture.com. Bobby Lashley is one of the legitimate strongmen of like the WWE.
What a unit!
Oh,
He's huge,
Dude!
He's fucking massive, man.
swollen.
Dude!
Yeah,
Serious?
yeah,
Oh, look at those pecs.
yeah.
Look
His
at those
pecs. I
titties.
just remember his pecs and his shoulders were just huge.
Dude, the guy's a unit.
Yeah, man.
He looks like a massive Billy Blanks.
Black.
Wait, is that the typo guy? Yeah.
That's interesting. I was listening to the episode where we mentioned Billy Blanks for the first time. It was like episode 23 or 22.
Dude, I swear to God, he's related to Billy.
I love you look them up and they're like long lost cousins. Yeah, the whole WWE angle was McMahon and Trump. Trump came out onto wrestling and fucked up McMahon. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The
'Cause
invasion.
I watched the thing not long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
McMahon's literally no. Trump has clotheslined McMahon ringside.
Yeah.
And then like walked off. Then they got into this whole thing, and then they had a shaved head fight. Like so, whoever lost would have to shave their head.
Yes.
As if Trump was ever going to lose that fight, right? But McMahon had Bobby Lashley, and Trump. Oh no, Trump had Bobby Lashley, and McMahon had Umaga.
Oh, Umaga. No
I think
shit.
Umaga died.
Yeah, I think I might have heard that too, actually.
Yeah.
How do you spell his name?
Umaga.
Yeah. U-M...
U-M-A-G-A.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a distant cousin of The Rock, I think. I can't even remember. They're all distant cousins of The Rock.
Passed away in 2009.
Yeah. Dude, all of them have died. I think Rikishi died as well.
Oh,
Remember Rikishi?
Yeah, he used to like wiggle his ass in their face. That was his move.
Yeah.
From Samoa.
Just suffocate them with his sweaty hole.
Yeah.
Big Samoan dude, man. Holy
Yeah, man.
shit.
Yokozuna was one of The Rock's cousins as well. He played-
160 kilos, man.
Check out Yokozuna at his peak. See how much he weighed.
Dude, tell me you remember Yokozuna versus Undertaker in the casket match?
Yeah, man.
Oh, at the Royal Rumble.
They all came out trying to take out thing. Yeah. Yeah, man. These are classic wrestling matches.
Yeah, dude.
Back in the day. That's the funny thing. They always talk about it in rock culture.
Holy shit.
How the Rock is related to like Rikishi, Umaga. Like they had all these relatives. They could have been big wrestlers, but they didn't push them. But then they pushed Roman Reigns as a distant cousin of the Rock, even though they're not related.
So they're not related at all, yeah?
Nah. But Roman Reigns is the most underachieving wrestler because they try to push him as the next big thing, but no one's taking it.
No one
'cause
took
he's
to him.
He's shit on the mic. He's shit wrestler. Like,
Didn't have the X Factor.
just doesn't have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. They try, and WWE suffered a lot for that in the last couple of years.
So he's got the look.
Oh, he's got the look. He's a good-looking guy. He's got the
He's
physique.
got the look, the physique and everything. The big,
yeah.
you know, kind of Samoan, that kind of thing. But
Didn't have the flair.
personality.
Yeah.
No flair.
Nah, but he just hasn't got it. And the WWE fucked up because they've kept doing, like with John Cena. When John Cena, remember when John Cena first came out, man? Everyone fucking hated him.
Yeah, he was like that try-hard gangster.
Hated him. You know what time it is? Yeah, you can't see me.
You can't see me.
Oh. Do you know what was funny?
What a head, man.
It's a large head.
And then when he was in that movie, was it The Patriot? The Marine.
The Marine.
The Marine, yeah. And he started doing the salute, like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
That was his turning point.
But he was never in the army or anything. But he just kept doing the salute because of the Marine, because of the movie.
He was like gangster / Marine, wasn't he?
Yeah. Do you remember he had the spinner?
Yeah, the big clock he'd wear around his dude.
He had
What
the
hell?
spinner belt.
Yeah.
Like, oh, for fuck's sakes, man.
You know who's a unit man?
He had that giant chain.
Oh, Batista. He's
Oh,
still back on
Batista.
Batista. We had a whole episode dedicated to Batista.
What a unit man.
He was the baddie in the latest Bond movie, Batista.
Was he?
Yeah, and he played a cool part as well. It was like a new modern day Jaws.
Really? Shit.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, I'm right. I'm right. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't
I'm
seen,
right. Yeah, of course I'm right.
I haven't seen any of that shit, man.
Batista, man, he had some veins on going through his chest, didn't he? They always used to creep me out. The veins, like here on his, in the front of his shoulders.
I was on the roids, man.
That's what I don't get, man. How the fuck do these guys get that vascular? It's got to just... Roids.
Yeah,
Well,
not just
even
roids,
if
but
it's not
like-
roids, there's other things they can take.
There's all sorts of fucking supplements they take, dude, to get that shredded look. Like,
Yeah, but you get vascular because that's how shredded you are?
they
Or-
dehydrate themselves, all sorts of shit. Like,
Because you see some... Have you seen, like, some of this shit, like, on the net and stuff? Like, these guys, man, just full, like, arms are just covered in, just, you know,
Just
road
worm-
maps,
worms.
man. Yeah, just maps. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you get to that point? I don't understand. Like...
the taste of fame.
No. I don't
Takes
mean like
over.
how does one person put their brain through that, but I mean physically, how do you get that vascular to the point where you just got road maps everywhere? Is it like what happens to your body for that to happen?
Maybe is it person as well? Like, could be some people more veiny than others.
Do you reckon?
And
I don't know.
make it protrude. Like they know how to. The tricks. I'm guessing there's tricks.
Is it? Like
Yeah.
I know if you just get a pump, you start getting. But like think about it, man. Like I could work out for like 6 years straight. I'd never get like just maps all over me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Yeah, no. I'm sure they
Like,
take.
look at this
It's
one,
not
right?
just roids.
If you want to
Like,
make
it's
it,
not.
if you want to make a V shape, right? If you want to get your body to have a V shape,
Like Johnny.
Yeah. We can't let one go. Like every opportunity to fucking throw one of us under the bus.
If you want those lines going down to the penis, this is what you got to do.
Yeah, no, like if you want to get
Yeah.
a V like your back, like I know you do a lot of shoulder like pull downs and all that sort of shit,
Yeah.
right? Like that works the V in the upper back. If you want to get chest, you know, you do fucking chest shit, benching and blah blah blah. What do you do for like how does all those fucking veins and shit pop out, man?
I don't think it's like something that stays
Clenbuterol.
there constantly.
I'm serious.
No, dude, they like dehydrate themselves before they go out and shit.
Saunas and they go into like.
Yeah, there's supplements to like make you shed fat like rapidly and like lose moisture out of your body. All sorts of shit, man.
That's
Like-
so
the
fucked
powders.
up.
There's actual powders. There's
oh yeah, like
My tack guy laughed.
cocktail.
I remember when I was getting my back done. I think it was when I was getting my back done on my chest. One of them, I was just taking the pain like a champ, and he was telling me how like a lot of the wogs used to do it like big time. Because every time they'd go get a tat, they'd all like be taking their shirts off, whatever, and act like heroes. So they'd go and like thrash the gym for like 2 hours before, so they can like feel like big cunts. But when you do that,
so the pain threshold.
there's no pain threshold.
No.
You lower your like your
immune system.
Everything just drops.
Yeah, man.
And these guys would be literally passing out.
Because your adrenaline is gone.
Yeah. You guys, they'd come in and they'd be like already jacked. And be like, oh, yeah, let's do this, man. And they'd be looking at him like trying to do like something on the pec. And these guys would be passing out from the pain. It's like, I fucking told you not to go to the gym. Like, you warned them. Like, you tell them, don't go to the gym. I know what you're trying to do. Don't do it. Like, you need your strength. No, man,
Especially if you sit there for a few hours. Like, it takes it out of you.
Yeah.
Like, man. Like, it's not fun and games.
Nah, man. Tats are painful.
Yeah, man. Whoever says it's not is lying.
Whoever says they don't hurt,
Even a little bit, just even a bit of, just
it's an
something.
uncomfortable
Scratching.
thing.
It's an uncomfortable
Depending
scratching.
on where you get it. Like, I mean, my back, like I've said before, the lining killed. Like, I was like screaming for bloody murder. But the shading, I nearly fell asleep.
Yeah.
And that was 2 hours, like a piece. Right? That
You're
was
like
my
me.
back.
Shading is better for me.
Yeah.
It depends what you like. Some people say the lines are better than shading. For me, shading
Man,
is better than doing the
The
lines.
my back, man, honestly, was brutal. My ribs,
Yeah.
when I got the piece on my side, that just hurt all over.
Yeah.
That was just pure pain. I tapped out. The
No,
first
they
sitting,
said that's the most pain. One of the,
the
most
first
painful.
sitting, I literally tapped out after an hour.
Time out, stop the bus.
Yeah, after an hour and 45, I'm just like, dude, I can't, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking die. And he's
Yeah.
like, no, we've done an hour and 45. You've done well. That's it. We're done.
Man, I've seen people tap out after 20 minutes
Yeah.
doing ribs.
Yeah.
It's that painful.
It's fucked, right? The one just below my navel, like down there, that didn't hurt at all. It was done in an hour and a half. I didn't feel a thing. It was fine, you know?
That area is hard and calloused on you, though.
You're a dumb cunt. You're an idiot.
Copped a lot of punishment down there over the years.
Just life throwing low blows. Just bam, bam.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
You're a dickhead. Just let it go.
This cocksocket.
I think it's summertime, man. I would have loved to have got another tap before the end of the year.
Still got time.
The sun's coming out, though. Like,
Son, we've seen one day in 3 months.
yeah, but it hurt. Like, you're not meant... Like, you're really
Takes a little while to heal.
At least 4 weeks. Like...
Well, if you get one in the next week...
Where am I going to get... I think I just paid $120 for kicks.
Yeah, we'll get a couple... we're doing a couple of 7-Elevens, you'll be fine.
I got absolutely nothing, man. That's actually really depressing. I've got to do my tax. I still need to do my tax.
Oh,
there you go.
Mine's even done right now. My
I'll do it
accountant's
for you,
doing
dude.
No. Don't do it
$40.
for me. You charge me!
You're a cunt of a bloke!
Hey, that's a
You're a cunt of a man!
You cunt of a man! I'm thinking like I get a freebie here.
Like, he'll give you a couple of beers or something just to
But
do
you know
it.
what? He knows that if he came to my house, he'd leave with like a hamper worth of food. He'd get fed.
You can pay me, you can pay me with spinach pie, that's fine.
Dude, eat $40 plus the 2 beers you drink while at my house, plus the dinner that he
And took a dump.
Plus the online fee for whatever company I choose to use.
You a scumbag!
No, dude, if you got your tax in there, that's like $1,000 at least.
No. I have not gotten $1,000 back in a long time.
Gotta do it
We don't
yourself.
all cheat the tax system, Bobby. Like,
What? What are you talking about?
what?
Cut it.
What? Honestly, man.
Took leverage out.
You're fucked. Cut it. Go. Call of the week.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be great.
I love how we get up. Facebook page has been shut down. Everything's just off the radar, off the grid. I haven't done my personal tax personally for years. The year that I did do it myself, I did get a pretty good thing, but I didn't even push it. I've never pushed tax, man. The last thing I want is an audit, man.
Push it to the limit.
Dude, a lot of guys that work, a lot of guys have been audited. Like
That's
that
the
we
song I
work
have
with.
playing when I do my tax. Push it to the limit.
And all you can see is
Just a montage of me.
Scarface.
Just a montage of me typing.
It just says Scarface in the back of his head, just counting cash. Just
Sipping his tea. Push it to the limit.
I can just see him. Just, that's bad, man. Push it to the limit.
Sweating.
I just picture a montage, like different angles of me on the keyboard, like changing the numbers,
Changing numbers.
upping the numbers to the limits.
That's fine.
Shit.
No, I've never pushed my tax, like,
Weak.
it's not weak, dude. It's safe. You know?
I'm doing my tax right now.
Are you?
It's November.
Yourself?
No. I've done it a couple of times myself, but
I've done it myself, but I can't be bothered.
I'm gonna get some schmuck like you charge me $40.
$40, that's steep, man. It doesn't cost you anything. How long would it take for you to do my tax, honestly? Like, think about it. I don't have kids, I don't have dependents or anything.
15 minutes.
Fuck off! $40. What? It's a time and effort.
Oh, you find it cheaper elsewhere? Come let you know.
15 minutes? You could do my tax in 15 minutes. Are you joking?
No.
Nah, man.
Dude, I'm being serious. It's so easy, and it's so easy to, like, push it to the limit.
You know what's funny? See, the call would have been, I can do it in 15 minutes, but the 12 minutes I'm sitting there drinking a beer.
Yeah, if it takes a dump. 5.
Friend comes in, clicks a button, done. What the fuck? What? Why did you show me how to do it?
Auto-calculate button.
That would be $40 then.
Actually, that always used to make me laugh, dude. The tax, my accountant, they only take cash. Like, that's it.
Leo
I love how-
Shepherd's.
cash. That's it.
Is one in Clayton?
Yeah.
Shepherd?
Yeah, Shepherd.
Leo
Gun.
Shepherd and Associates.
That actually, you know what? That actually makes me laugh as well. At Chatty, there are certain stores that only accept cash.
Yeah. At Chadston.
At Chadston Shopping Centre.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that, being Chadston. That's
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
always bakeries. Bakeries, you
It's
can't
easy.
go to a bakery and pay with card.
Nah. What?
The local pizza shop we go to,
Cash only.
Yeah.
Cash.
Cash. Why do you think that
They're
is?
smart.
Smart.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
They show what they have to, as in like a minimum and that's it. That's all we're making. We're
This
breaking
is
even.
what we made.
We're breaking even, and that's it.
We break even, we pay ourselves a wage, and
it.
that we don't make anything.
This
We're
is how
poor.
we make a living.
We're poor. But you...
Guys were driving around a $100,000 Mercedes.
Yeah. Dude, look, you go to the bakeries, man. Look, every bakery is busy.
Dude.
Everyone... Why are you laughing?
Just in Mercedes.
Dude, the bakery in Clorinda.
Oh, the Vietnamese.
Dude, they've all got brand new, like, Range Rovers and Pajeros and Mercs and stuff. They're all claiming it's
The place looks like it's falling apart as well.
They make a good Kransky roll, man.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That bakery's
Kransky
actually
roll.
really good.
Yeah.
And you know what? They have to be good because they shut down the Baker's Delight that
Next
was right
door.
next to it.
The Baker's Delight was open for like 6 months.
Not even,
Yeah.
Nothing.
Pushing out the big boys.
You know
I
what's
like
funny
that.
though? We saw it and we're like, that's not going to survive.
not gonna
Here's
survive.
some old Italian or Greeks in to go to Baker's Delight, pay $5, when then go to the Chinese Vietnamese one next door for $1.50.
$1, yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a spell, man.
Nah, they'll never die. And that's the thing. Bakeries, man, if you make decent enough bread...
And they're established.
Yeah,
Like,
you
people
can't
go to
lose,
them.
You don't lose money on bakeries like that, man.
Even Woolies has a bakery in Clorinda, but those guys always sell out. The Asians, they always sell out because they've got good stuff.
I've never bought bread from a supermarket. Johnny would.
I only buy my bread from a supermarket.
Oh,
Helga's, bro. Soy and linseed.
nah,
Go
man.
get it fresh that day, man.
You buy sliced bread in plastic bags, man. That's the end of it.
Actually, lately I've been on like grains, like a lot of grains in my bread. Like,
Isn't that good?
Whether it be like soy and linseed or there's all different types, but I like the grains.
You know what? You should
lately.
get the black bread, the Cape Seed.
Do you know what I love, man?
That's good stuff.
I love grainy bread, but I've avoided it now because of that fucking hole in my tooth.
Oh, the grains go in there. That is the most frustrating fucking thing ever. Yeah.
That hole is still there, dude. It's been 6 months. I said it on the second
Dude, I've got a
podcast.
hole from my wisdom tooth. I can't eat stuff.
Yeah.
Things get stuck. Anything I eat, I get stuck.
Yeah.
I sit there with a toothpick like a spastic for 3 hours, trying to get it out in front of a mirror.
Yeah.
Old.
Can I ask you guys, off the top of your heads, what do you reckon it would cost for me to fix that hole in my tooth? It's just a filling that fell out, and now it's like just...
$40. I'll do it for you cheap.
Does everything cost $40?
I got some silicon in the back of the potato.
Polyfiller. Sell his polyfiller.
Hold still,
Hold still.
I've just got my legs in the air, just
Hold this.
Like that
He
on this.
stops halfway through the chicken multi. Like, what are you doing? Punches me out to get
I reckon it'll cost you around $600-700.
700.
Labor inclusive. You can tell we're not educated.
I remember you saying,
Very inclusive.
dude, I remember you saying on the podcast, you like always touch it with your tongue and you've always got a cut on the end of your tongue.
My tongue is always serrated, man.
I remember cracking up when I listened back to that. Just,
Why?
like, picturing you fiddling at it with your tongue and just like developing.
Because it's a paranoia.
Yeah,
I
I know,
always
I
think
know,
it's
I know.
either getting bigger or...
I always do this.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
always doing that.
Yeah. Because I always used to play with my labret, like, on the front. And, like, just, it was fucked.
Yeah.
You know, but now, like, because I've got the whole... Dude, can you Google it? Google dentists, like, you know, pricing, because...
Maybe you might be like it might be worth going like next trip to Thailand. Just pop into the
What trip
like,
to
one of the
Thailand?
dentists in there because
What-
apparently
what-
the teeth works really cheap in Thailand.
What trip to Thailand, man?
do
Actually, I
you-
feel really, dude. I've been pretty down. Like the last week, I've been pretty shitty because I've had no money. Because I've had to
dentist
pay
clinic.
for all this shit. Yeah, I got a call from the Accor group, like a hotel group. I used to have a membership with them. The membership would cost like $200 a year, but in that $200, you would get a free stay somewhere. So it was.
Just for a night or
Yeah,
whatever.
and the stay would be up to the value of like $300. So I'd always use it, you know, like a birthday or a night out or whatever. You know, like there was always like $1 to go to or something. So I'd always have that in the.
Yep.
I knew it would get used.
Free
you know?
claim, yep.
Yeah. And then they called me the other day and they said, "Hi, we're from the Accor group, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh yeah." And before she started, she goes, "Oh, I didn't re-up last year because I had no money." And she said it again. She's like, "Oh, I noticed that you know you were an Accor member, blah blah blah. You interested? Okay, can I ask you a question? What's before she started her spiel? I just want to cut her off.
Hang on, love.
Yeah, I go, "What's it cost this year?" She's like, $325. I go, "Yeah, nah, it's not going to happen." And she's like, "You're not going to you don't have any trips planned at all?" I go, "Listen," I go, "I let it lapse the year before because I had no money." I go, "Since then," I go, "I'm literally living on jack shit. I haven't had a proper holiday in like 5 years. I go, "I got nothing." And she just sounded so defeated and deflated. She's like,
okay.
"Okay, I'm really sorry. Hopefully you can." I'm like, "No, don't apologize. Like, I'm just telling you, don't save your spiel." Okay, I can't. I can't.
So
I can't.
you might be in luck.
And then, like, that's the thing. Like, I'll tell you why, yeah? Because people have said to me, just go get your tooth fixed, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to cost much. I thought, man, even the consultation's going to cost me money. Like, what is it?
Just walk in there, but like, fill it.
What does it cost for a consultation?
You're looking probably, what, $60?
I haven't been to the dentist since I was like 6.
And then someone had said to me, oh, yeah, but you just bought yourself, like, shoes or whatever the fuck I'd bought.
I wear them every day.
Okay, yeah. Okay, in my mind, I'd rather pay, like, $120 for these fucking shoes so I can go play basketball twice a week and feel better than give a fuck about these teeth. Because I know if I go in there, they're kind of be like, we're going to need a complete overhaul here, mate. Pencil you in for the next 2 years.
Titanium things.
Yeah, because I know there's shit wrong with my teeth. And that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm worried that
if for one tooth, one tooth is an anterior or posterior.
Dude, no idea, man. I know that I grind my teeth during my sleep as well, so I think I've noticed another crack somewhere else.
The average cost, this is not labour inclusive.
What does labour cost?
You're looking at about $140 to $200 just to get it filled, which is not that bad. I thought it was worse than that.
Well,
so put an extra $80 on top for him to do it. So you're looking at probably just under $300.
I don't have that.
Well, sorry, champ. Well, looks like it's Johnny's $40 Sally's.
You've made the right choice.
The right choice. What's that thing on South Park? They're going down with the plane. It's like, thank you for choosing shitty airways. We appreciate that you had the choice, and this time you made the wrong one. It's like
it's just the wrong choice.
I love it. On a napkin, he writes a disclaimer. Like, sign this.
Then wipes his mouth. Throws it out.
Cake,
dude.
Are you gonna wash your hands?
Johnny's workshop would literally have like a bag of potato cakes that have been sitting there for 2 days, just covered in grease.
And he's nibbling on it. Like,
yeah, it's just covered in grease.
Hey, Johnny, you gonna wash your hands before you do the procedure? Nah.
What?
Wash my hands. What are you talking about? I'm clean, man.
That's the best.
That's so funny. That's exactly how it would be.
Yeah,
the tools would be fucked. Wow.
Tools. You'd have like a screwdriver, like a chisel.
He'd be sitting there in his trackies and his runners and a beanie. Hey, can you just hold this, mate? I'm trying to get to the back. What?
Blink will be on. Yeah.
Just
no effects. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm picturing. Because, like, we've talked about the dentist before being, like, that sterile environment.
We love you, Johnny.
Dude, seriously, the dentist...
I hate you guys.
The dentist has to be a sterile environment because he's dealing with bacteria and cuts in your mouth, right? Like, we've gone into that, yeah? We've talked about that.
It's all...
But your dental chair, I seriously can picture, like, duct tape on the chair, crumbs, like 2 empty vitamin water bottles with ciggies in them. Just sitting on the edge where the scalpel is. Yeah.
Nothing sterile about my workplace.
Nothing, man. The windows are open. Blink's last album blaring through the fucking...
He'd put you on this vinyl bed. He'd be like, oh, the dog was on the hand a second. Let me get some Windex.
Get out of this.
Let me get some Windex or Ajax.
Just wipes it with his hand.
With his t-shirt. Like this.
No, I honestly feel embarrassed. I'm feeling embarrassed to go into a dental thing and saying how much just to find out how much it's going to cost. You know what I mean?
Go to the Melbourne
and
Dental
just look at
Hospital.
just his tooth and nowhere else, okay?
Yeah, because I know he'll start
Yeah.
fucking marking out regions, man. He'd be like just rubbing his hands, saying,
That's when you say, listen, just fill it.
Yeah, I'm worried. I swear to God, that's a big worry for me right now, man. I don't know what to do.
Alright, I just put in cheapest dentist in Melbourne for you.
It's just
Mr. Wong.
it's
Northern Dental Design.
Or, you know, good old Bradley Morgan out in fucking Dufton. Some dude.
We've got one.
Can you imagine?
Bradley Morgan's dentist.
Can you imagine Bradley Morgan? Like, you knock on his door, and his missus answers the door. Brad! You got another one! These guys are sitting on his couch watching the cricket.
Sitting around the back.
Yeah, I'm in the back!
Dude, you can get a Groupon voucher.
The dentist? Yeah. That's bad.
When the caravan's open, sit him around.
The caravan next to the house.
Yeah, man.
And there's a recycled water like thing running to the top of it.
Do you want to go to free care by dental students?
Oh, nah, man.
Come on, man, do it.
You're just putting me through.
No, like, they're proper dental students, man, but
I'm kind of like in the same boat as you, dude. Like, I don't want to go to the dentist just to see, because I haven't been since I was like 6.
Yeah, I was in high school, man.
Services are fair.
And I never brushed my teeth or anything.
See, that's the thing. I'm vigilant with that sort of shit, but at the same time, like, I know.
It's not rare for me to go like a week without brushing my teeth.
How's your fucking hygiene?
So dental, you can get it done by students. They're not first years. They're like second, third years, but they're also, there's an actual qualified dentist there with the student.
Yeah, I think I read about this.
No, not that tooth. The one next to the left.
The left!
That's the one.
You can get it done in Banyule Community,
Where's that?
West Heidelberg,
Oh my god.
Bendigo Healthcare.
I'm gonna drive to Bendigo to get my teeth done.
Let's go to Bendigo.
You can get it Darabin,
Okay.
Duda.
Where?
Duda, like northern suburb. That's like Essendon way.
I've never heard of Duda.
Yeah, Duda Stars. Like this football team, but the actual area is called Duda.
I've never heard of Duda. That's
Knox.
Dude, Darabin, Heidelberg, yeah, I know where they are. Duda. Just as like, yeah, Duda.
You can get a White Horse. Box Hill.
Box Hill.
Do it. Do it.
How much?
Free.
Fuck off, free.
It is from the students. Free.
Dude, let a student do it. You'll be alright.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Why have they got? Why have they got this specific cultural
Yeah,
back?
I don't know.
Oh.
They don't look like they're smiling. That guy's got no teeth.
You just go there, they yank him out. That's it.
Drink this for 2 weeks, you'll be fine.
Actually, there was a wrestler called something Yankum. He was a dentist. He had the gimmick of a dentist.
Oh, jeez.
Yankum.
Yank 'em.
Why?
Like as in WWE?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
There was
guy.
a wrestler called Dr. Yankum. Isaac Yankum, something like that.
Should come up with
Isaac Yankum.
I swear to God, it
Gum
was
job.
in the era. It was in that late 80s, early 90s era. Just search it. I'm telling you.
Gum job.
Dude, search
Here
the
it comes.
shit.
Gum job.
How good is it?
Gum job off the top turnbuckle.
I'm telling you, there was a Yankum. Because he was like, there was all those gimmicks, those shitty gimmicks like Erwin R.
You're right,
Shyster and
yeah.
all
So, are we around it, like, is this like the same time as like the IRS guy?
yeah,
That's
Erwin
what
R.
I thought.
Shyster.
Like, it'd have to be in that era. That
Dr. Isaac Yankum.
There you go. Told you.
This guy.
Your memory's on fire today, bro.
Mate.
Teeth are fucked.
Yeah, I don't think he was a dentist.
No,
Man.
I don't
Dentist of horrors.
think, Jesus, that's not
Yeah, but this heaps of shit.
Spanish. That looks like he's from Texas.
Well, Yankum isn't a Spanish name, as in like even like insinuating it's a
Yeah, but it
Spanish
doesn't
name.
look Spanish. It looks like a
Nah,
looks like a barb
oh,
roller.
dude, Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Yokozuna was Samoan.
Yeah.
They made him a heavyweight.
Yeah.
They played him as a Japanese. They had Mr. Fuji with him with the flag. How can they get away with a Samoan playing a Jap? They do not.
WWE.
Yeah, exactly. They convinced you all types of shit. Yeah, what was it? There was a guy with an Arab thing. Oh, what was his fucking name?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Bin Laden.
No.
was it Prince something?
Oh, you do have Prince Abdullah.
Yeah, maybe I'm
No.
thinking of him.
There was
You're talking about the actual Arab Prince?
was it Samoan Joe? I think Samoan Joe was not Samoan. I was reading about it the other day. It's another What Culture video. They talk about all the shitty gimmicks that WWE have come up with, of like based around race, where they're not actually whatever fucking race they're portraying. Like completely like
Just like, way off.
yeah, stupid.
Samoa Joe. Let's have a look.
No, it wasn't Samoa Joe. There was another guy.
This guy's an actual boxer, Samoa Joe.
No, dude. Hang on. I'll have a search as well. I'm telling you, there's literally some shitty wrestler, gimmicks, wrestling.
No, that is him. Samoa Joe.
Yeah, but is he actually Samoan?
Born in California.
Born in Brixton, England.
Early life. Let's have a look.
Hang on. No, I was watching it on What Culture, man.
Polynesian.
No. Okay, so it's not Samoa Joe.
But
There's
it's
another.
not, is
There's another guy.
Hawaiian.
There's another guy
Yeah.
that literally. He plays like some ethnicity. Like I think he plays an Arab or something. But he's not.
Greek wrestler.
Like he's clearly not. When you see him, he's clearly not.
I've never seen a Greek wrestler, man.
Greek. Oh, he's in WWE.
Yeah.
What would his name be?
Don't
Fabulous
think.
Feta.
I don't think there's ever
Face
been
when you said
a.
that. Fabulous feta.
No. There's never been a.
No, that's disappointing.
Have there been any Greek wrestlers
There's been
other than say Batista, who's half Greek?
Yeah.
Have there been any Greek
Like as
wrestlers?
in with the Greek gimmick. You know,
Greek gimmick? Nah, you couldn't.
just starts launching Souvlakis at you.
Yeah, no.
Zorbering Zane.
Zorbering Zane.
Hang on, man.
Does the Zorba before the special move.
Billy Zanopoulos.
Cunts of fuck.
Big hog dim.
What?
Just comes out and knocks people out with his huggy.
Sponsored by Hog's Breath.
Hang
Steaks
on,
are on me, boys.
I'm struggling here because I
His
really
finishing
want
move is just his cock to the back of your neck and it just knocks you out.
Your neck.
Actually, what is wrong with you guys, man?
Like a boa constrictor just tying around your neck.
Hang on, I think I found him.
The choke slam has a new meaning.
Here we go. I found him. Hey, I got the name. I got the.
What's his name?
I got the dude. And it's literally. I just looked it up at thesportster.com. I just looked up the top 20 worst gimmicks. It just literally says about this dude. This gimmick was one of those times when Vince McMahon should have walked into the right room. You cunts are fried.
Okay.
Look up this name if you guys want to laugh.
What's his name?
Akeem the African Dream.
Oh, that rings a bell.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, dude, even just before Gum Job.
I'm coming up with some calls, man. I'm telling you. Oh, this guy.
Oh, yeah! He's not African, I'm sorry.
Does he look African to you?
Could be Algerian.
He looks like the white guy that went to Africa to loot and plunder.
Because what is it called? The One Man Gang.
Yeah.
Nice name.
He's from Louisiana. He's from South Carolina. Yeah,
He's not African. He's clearly not African, man. Look at him. Yeah, dude. Do you remember these gimmicks in WWE? There was they've got number 20. They got Das Wunderkind, Alex Wright.
Oh, Alex Wright.
Yeah.
I remember you went
The
crazy.
Jammin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? They've got Funkasaurus. He just looks like he's out of Run DMC.
Funkasaurus.
Yeah.
No, he looks disgusting.
Right? Repo Man. One of the worst gimmicks in the history of professional wrestling comes from one of the best tag team wrestlers, Barry Darso. He played Smash in the tag team Demolition, but he became Repo Man. He looked like a poor man's Zorro. Dude.
Oh, yuck. He's like all old and frail. How did he wrestle?
Some of the gimmicks in the WWE, man, were ridiculous. Like, just stupid. Bastion Booger, Akeem, the African Dream, comes in at 16.
what's
The
scary,
Renegade, who's just a take on the Ultimate Warrior after the Ultimate Warrior left. As in, WCW tried to recreate the Ultimate Warrior with this guy, and he was the Renegade. Just, it looked the same. Exactly the same. The Boogeyman.
Just a copy.
Do you remember the Boogeyman?
Yes, I remember the Boogeyman. He used to eat worms.
Yeah.
He used to eat worms.
He used to eat worms. The
And there was something
Boogeyman.
with the clock. It was like ticking or something. The clock in his
man.
theme music.
I bet you don't remember this guy.
Tick tock.
Glacier.
Oh,
This is a guy that I read about ages ago, and I remembered it, and I'm like, oh, that's weak. If it works in a movie or a video game, then it has to work in professional wrestling, right? Well, that's not the case at all, and the writers at WCW probably wish that someone would have told them about it.
Glacier. What was his secret move? Like the frozen slam or some shit?
Well, do you want to have a look at him?
He's all covered in snow and shit. Oh. Is that Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat?
Exactly. They tried to cash in on the popularity of Mortal Kombat, so they
Glacier.
made Glacier. He looks exactly like Sub-Zero.
That's putrid.
Yeah. There's the fake Undertaker, who was played by Brian Lee, and they went nowhere. Fake Diesel, fake Razor Ramon. You remember that, yeah? Fake Diesel and fake Razor Ramon? You never remembered that? You don't remember those guys?
No, I remember Razor Ramon like it was yesterday, but I don't remember the fake
Scott
one.
Hall, when
Yeah.
Kevin Nash and Scott Hall defected to WCW, WWE retained the rights to their names,
Their character.
Diesel and Razor Ramon. So they introduced fake Razor Ramon, and like they were just the same dude, like as in the same character, just different dudes. Yeah,
You
literally.
know what? They're still one of the most popular industries in the world.
Yeah, they've done some of the
Considering.
dumbest shit, man. Some of the dumbest shit. Dean Douglas. Who the hell's Dean Douglas?
Dean Douglas.
The Fat Chick Thriller. Mike Awesome. Do you remember Mike Awesome?
Sort of rings a bell, maybe.
Mike Awesome was a wrestler, right? He was, I'm pretty sure he was in ECW.
Mike Awesome.
Yeah, right?
Name says it all.
But he only had a few weeks as his regular character in WCW, right? As Mike Awesome, before somebody with power decided to make him the Fat Chick Thriller. So he was like a massive wrestler in ECW as Mike Awesome. Then WCW bought him out and then just said, "Yeah, you're the Fat Chick Thriller now."
Hey, Mike,
then he
we've got a
became-
new character for you.
Then he became the Fat Chick Killer.
It's not really that awesome anymore.
Mike Awesome.
Gilbert, you got
Gilbert.
Yeah. Do you remember Gilbert? You don't remember Gilbert?
Just a skinny guy that spears people.
Dude, it is. That's literally it. There's WWE making fun of Goldberg while he was in WCW. It was exactly the same, but just,
Here
useless.
comes Gilbert!
Literally, man.
What the fuck is that?
Do you remember Chavo Guerrero?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like a mad dog, yeah?
Yeah.
When he needed a character makeover, this is what WWE did to him.
Kerwin, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And he had like the slogan, if it's not white, it's not right.
Yeah, he turned real gay.
Yeah, just turned like totally... And dude, this is after...
Ooh, Chavo.
This is after Eddie Guerrero passed
because
away.
he was a lady killer. It was like, ooh, Chavo, like the chicks. They loved him.
Chavo, yeah.
And
Guerrero passed away, and then they're like, let's just make him up. To be whatever. Yeah, legitimately.
Turn him into like a preppy fag.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Like literally.
Gum jobs. Like
Gum job off the top turnbuckle.
You love that turnbuckle comment.
Jesus
After
Christ.
turnbuckle.
Oh, they annoy our family.
Gum job. This
Fuck,
movie's
there's
like
so
he
much
comes
here.
down with the elbow in the mouth, so it like knocks out all their teeth.
Good job.
Man, fuck,
You've
when I
been
get
gum
started,
jobbed.
dude, when I get started on WWE, like I literally just sit there and just waste the whole day.
Jobbed.
What the fuck is wrong with you two, man?
Oh no, JR, he just got gum jobbed.
Why?
No, like a wrestler gum job.
What is wrong with you? I love that this all started because I need a dentist.
It all stemmed from gum job. Great call. Nick.
Stems from me needing a dentist and your gum job turnbuckle jokes. Why?
Hey, quickly,
Nothing else to do.
quickly, Kanye
What happened to him?
cancelled
Did he
like
have
his
a meltdown?
whole.
Oh yeah, he had a meltdown over
He was ranting about another meltdown.
What was he losing it about?
I didn't read the whole thing, but basically he was ranting about Jay-Z and Beyonce, saying like, "Don't send your killers after me, Jay-Z. Like, talk to me like a man." Rah, rah. And then like not long after that, he cancelled his whole Northern Europe tour or something.
Jay-Z shut down his whole production.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but
But what's Jay-Z? Jay-Z hasn't had
Wait.
anything like that with anyone for ages.
they're
Like,
beefing.
for what?
Yeah, for what? I was just going to say, what are they actually... I remember reading something about them beefing, but for what?
I think it's stuff that we don't know about behind the scenes.
Like what?
I don't know.
What does Jay-Z give a fuck about anything,
They
man?
went
The
to a
guy's
barbecue. Jay-Z overcooked his beef.
That's it. We just figured it out.
Just yo, man. this bullshit right here.
There was something about Kanye that had come up. I can't remember what it was.
Maybe Jay-Z called
He's losing
Kim
the plot.
like a hoe or something. Who knows?
Kanye? Yeah, Kanye for 2020. Michelle for 2020. They already said Trump has fucking lost it, though.
Dude, he's already backed out of that TTP agreement. He's already Trans-Pacific.
Have you seen all that?
I thought you were Trump's boy, man.
I'm not listening to the negativity from the media.
What negativity? This is something he's done.
And there is nothing but negativity. Like,
Yeah, he's backing out of like the biggest trade agreement.
And the Japanese came out and said, well, without the States, it's pointless having trade agreement. So this is the start of some war, boys. This is the start.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
When did Japan say that? Because there was like
today.
Oh, today was it?
Yeah, they came out this
there was
morning.
that quake warning.
Yeah.
Oh,
they,
yeah,
they
the
had
quake.
they had a mini tsunami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mini tsunami.
is-
What's a mini tsunami? A wave?
A ripple.
A wave Dramana back beach?
Safety beach.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys see footage from when that, like they had the giant quake on the east coast of Japan and it set
I
off that
didn't see
nuclear
it.
thing?
I was at work and
It
I
was
Oh man,
horrible,
like,
man. Like, yeah.
Like normally, like I don't get too like excited about the shit, but like watching it, I was
Excited.
like, just whoa, like
It's
the
the
streets,
worst shit I've ever seen. Like, one of the
like
worst.
the streets, man, like halfway up buildings was just flooded. Like
You know what it
was
looked like?
like it was like
It
the
looked like
streets
a-
became canals.
You know,
Like,
it looked like a movie set.
yeah, it was like a movie set. It was
No shit. It looked like a
unbelievable,
movie set, man.
absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just washing cars away like they were nothing, like bits of Lego. Insane.
Yeah.
So
I know, that always fucks with me when I see it on the news. Like, you see cars getting washed down the street, like, just completely surreal shit. It's just like, this is happening to somebody.
the water going through the streets, that's what really got me.
Yeah.
Like, it was like rapids just going through the city. Like,
humans
like
that-
imagine Melbourne CBD, like water halfway up the buildings, just pouring through like rapids. That's what it
It's
was
the
like.
worst
man.
shit ever, man.
Insanity. Like,
Yeah.
it was jaw dropping. Like, whoa.
You know what? I love that type of stuff because it sets a reality check for a lot of people. Like, you cannot fuck with this planet, man.
Yeah.
Like, you could be whatever hero you want to be, but man,
It'll get you.
earthquake comes, what are you going to do? You're fucked with sinkholes opening up.
Yeah, man.
Sinkholes open up everywhere,
Dude,
man.
I could be driving down Centre Road,
Yeah.
and a sinkhole will open up, and take me.
I regret nothing. Took leverage out.
It's just like that.
The final curtain call, man.
Actually, we're really lucky, man. We live here where there are no like volcanoes or fucking Tyrannosaurus Rexes running around.
Yeah.
We had the worst thing we've had in a long time was the asthma weather.
Yeah, you guys were talking about when we walked in. What
Johnny?
Well, I'm saying I was surprised because I was an asthma sufferer as a kid. Bad. I mean, I'm still sort of affected by it, but I mean, whatever. What happened? What actually?
Something about the amount of humidity in the air. It was like bursting the pollens at like a nano level, and it was like so when the pollen gets into your system and it bursts, it's like it doubles the reaction.
Yeah. So when the storm actually hit, like the wind was so strong,
Yeah.
it blew it so hard. Johnny's looking at me like, and then it just asthma sufferers really copped it bad. And 2 people died waiting for ambulances and stuff.
Like they couldn't keep up with the calls. Like
the
boards
Ventolin
were
was in
shutting
short
down.
supply. Everything. It was really
Everywhere
bad.
was full. They were like sending people away. 2 people died.
Yeah.
That's really weird, man. Because I mean, I had asthma as a kid, like bad. Like I remember going to hospital to get put on those inhaler
Where were you
things.
for the storm? Were you inside?
Which storm? This is always a
when
storm.
was it on Monday?
Yeah, when it was really hot and
Monday.
muggy or whatever.
On Monday, the 38-degree weather we had. And then we copped that big storm for like, it was like a 5-minute storm.
I was at home.
Yeah.
I don't think I was anywhere.
Yeah, these people would
I was
have
at home.
copped it. They would have had their windows open and stuff and all that. And it hit, like, bang. It hit. And they copped it.
That's strange, man. Like,
I think it's hard to like sympathise with it if you're not an asthma sufferer. I think like
that's the thing. I am. So I'm trying to understand. Like,
But they were saying people with no asthma at all
it
had
was
respiratory
triggering
problems.
Yeah, even people probably with like high like allergy.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I never got hay fever as a kid. That's probably why I survived the asthma years because I didn't have hay fever. If
you
I
had hay fever,
I'd be
it'd been-
fucked.
yeah.
Yeah, but I was pretty bad as a kid, man. I remember getting taken to hospital, getting put on the respirators and those, like, you know what I mean? Like the full oxygen tank, like things like the nebulizers. They're called nebulizers. And then, like, man, I used to go to the chemist, get the compressor, you put the nebulizer fluid into the mask, then you're meant to breathe it in. It's fucked. What it does is it sort of like just sends all these steam into your body with the drug and it opens up like your chest cavity or whatever. But I remember that if you had taken, like, from a Ventolin inhaler, like a puff, 2 puffs or whatever, then you took that shit, it was like you were on speed, man. Like you were just shaking. It was fucking... No. It wasn't a pleasant experience, man. It was
Especially when you're
fucked
trying
up.
to breathe.
Yeah. Like, I remember I used to panic hard as a kid. Now, it's just... My breathing gets sort of a bit laboured when I'm sick. Like, you know, because I'm always congested, so my breathing gets laboured. But at the same time, man, I work
Do we
out...
know dairy?
I used to.
Because I think they're linking like dairy with asthma now.
They're linking everything with everything, man. They're linking
Well, not now, but
steak with Legionnaire's disease. You know, the
Vegemite with leprosy.
I'm just trying to help you out, bro. Don't shoot
That'll
the
be
messenger.
$40. He gets a bill. Jim gets a bill.
when he stands up at the end of it, it's like, yeah, it'll be $40.
That'll
mate.
be $40, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, $3 for the coffee. Make it an even 37.
Small price to pay for asthma
Even
relief.
37. You're a cunt. They're linking dairy with asthma.
Nah, see, I reckon all those studies are... Come on, man.
But it's not like so much the dairy; it's like all the other shit that goes into the dairy and like the process. I don't know.
So
Like, yeah,
soon
don't
we'll
shoot
have
the
to
messenger.
drink...
Don't shoot the messenger.
We'll have to drink milk from the fucking cow's teat.
Yeah, but every year,
well,
every year,
that's,
like
you know.
we've said it before as well, every year they just announce something else is bad for us, and then something else is good. Then they reverse the trends. Maybe it's got something to do with, you know, the way anything's getting grown in the world. Like,
Now, apparently wine's good for you, as in have a glass of wine and
Oh,
you'll
is
be
it
fine.
good again?
Chocolate's good for you again.
oh, it is?
Yeah, it's come back
good.
into vogue.
That's what it is. Vogue.
It is.
In vogue. It's whatever's fucking in
You know what
vogue,
it is?
man.
It's someone controlling supply and demand. I'm telling you.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's supply and demand.
You're not wrong.
First it was don't eat too much chocolate because blah, blah, blah. Now it's have chocolate because it's good for your thing. And
Yeah, remember they were saying we're going to run out of chocolate at one point?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the world?
Yeah.
Because like, there was a shortage supply of some shit, and then they put the panic stations
That's right.
in. We're going to run out of
Supply
chocolate.
and demand, people.
So they're just pulling the strings.
Absolutely.
Need more
I
chocolate
believe
sales.
that. I believe it.
Yeah, me too.
I was going to say,
I'm all about that, Nicholas.
that was a big stat that come up, especially with the election and all that sort of thing. Rockefeller. Like the Rockefeller family.
Have you looked into, like...
I have, I can't remember the facts. You probably know all the facts off by heart. Look at him.
Johnny's camped out in their houses.
How old is Rockefeller, the oldest one?
90 something.
He's knocking on the door, dude.
Yeah, he's a relic, like hard.
Yeah, but it's like...
He looks like a
He looks
Did you
fucked.
see how they wanted to give him, like, body parts, as in, like, transplants and stuff? Like, just die, man. Like, as in, like... No,
die.
no, because it's so old. You're going to take like, say, a liver or a kidney from someone that needs it that's 30, 40.
Yeah, but he's got all the money in the world.
That's
And you know
the
what?
point.
Do you know what the thing is,
What's his
man?
first name?
It's not David, is it?
Yeah, David Rockefeller
David
Jr.
Rockefeller?
would be right, yeah.
I love how he's the junior. The guy's 130.
They're your heart transplant, see?
They're going to give him a heart transplant at his age. You know what I was thinking about, man? Because, like, he'd been popping up in the news or whatever. I started thinking, fucking rich old man, can't, like, just go away already, you know, like, your family owns the world. Then I thought about it. Me and this guy went up to the Rockefeller Tower when we were in New York. Like, we took photos from the top of the... I'm like, we went to the fucking building. Like, yeah, it's a must thing. You have to do it when you're in New York. Go to the Rockefeller Center. You have to do it.
They have like an ice skating rink there as well, right? Is that right?
I don't know.
I didn't see one.
Yeah, like in New York, there's like a ice skating rink, and it's like part of the Rocky. I don't know.
Are you talking about at the park at Central Park?
No, not there. It's like in amongst a bunch of buildings. Like,
Oh, I don't
could
know.
be wrong, but I don't know.
I've got no
So
idea, man.
he's 101,
yeah,
Jesus.
right? And he's had 7 heart operations.
Jesus.
So
Seven
clinging on.
7 times they've had to...
let's see who he's dead.
You know what's messed up, man? He's 101 and he's clinging on for dear life, like having blood transfusions and, you know, organs just reharvested every 20 days. My grandfather passed away at 103. The man never left his village in Greece. Like, never left. May have gone to Athens, you know, maybe.
As a
That's
excursion.
that was a big thing, you know, like, I can't be fucked. He lived to 103 and he didn't die, like, decrepit and, like, withered over. He was healthy until one day he just said, you know what, like, it's time, and his body just started slowly giving away. Like, he didn't have, like, a painful journey or anything like that.
That's good.
103, passed away with his entire family, great-grandchildren, everyone was there, you know, like, and he was still alert to his last day. Rockefeller looks like a withered fucking goblin.
Oh, he looks hideous.
There's a lot of things here saying, like, an immortal life of evil and treason.
Yeah.
Just like, you know...
He's waiting for the time when they can merge brain with machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just hanging on
He's
to
hanging.
that.
He's hoping they figure it out, but they can't. Oh, yuck.
Fucking hell, man.
His eyes are like bleeding.
It's even worse.
Dude, yeah, that's the photo. That's the famous one doing the rounds.
Yeah.
He looks fucked.
That's hard to look at.
He looks like he's just in pain.
Yeah. He looks like he's suffering.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just say something that reminded me of, like, you were saying, like, harvesting body parts and shit? Just a side note that I just... I watched Jurassic Park 3 with Indy the other day because she loves dinosaurs.
Is that the new one?
No, it's the old one, like,
I got no idea.
2001 maybe?
Yeah,
Jurassic Park 3.
Okay.
It was like when they went back to the island and then they got marooned there or whatever.
Yeah, this island's got the beating, man.
But in the
Stop going to the island with the fucking monsters, man.
Yeah. It's always the profit, though, you know. Can't help himself.
Couple of bucks.
But I tripped out, man, because when they first get to the island, there's a scene inside the tent, and he prints out from a 3D printer the windpipe of a velociraptor, and then he actually breathes through it and it makes the raptor noise. But he prints it out on a 3D printer, which was like unheard of then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but now you've got 3D printers now. You've got
I just
like,
tripped out. I was
what
like,
the fuck?
fuck, this guy printed out a velociraptor thing from a 3D printer. And back then, like, it was not even like in the realm of...
No.
Yeah.
Now it's readily available. You can get a 3D printer and...
Yeah, it's only been in, the last couple of years where it's like come of... Like,
I don't know how 3D printers really work. Like, I don't. I've
it's
never
some
looked
kind of
into
like
one.
resin composite where it just prints out a 3D image of whatever. Like you can,
Whatever you want. Soon they're saying they're going to build houses, 3D houses, as in image. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
Dude, you got to look into it, man.
you can print out guns, anything.
It's nuts.
But
It's nuts.
It was in Jurassic Park 3, like
Back then,
and it's like
15, 16 years ago.
He prints it out, like, and he pulls it out of the machine. I'm just like, what? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, man. It was just like, whoa.
Yeah. You know what I love doing?
Like they are so ahead of the, like, you know.
I love seeing shit like that in old movies, or like where they predict things, or just things that exist. You know what I love seeing is when they have like a weird form of the future in like a movie from back in the day, but now it's like, oh, it's so unrealistic or whatever, but now it's like old hat, like whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like you said, like Terminator. Like all the shit in Terminator, man. Like just the machine. Like, Terminator looks dated. Like Terminator himself looks dated.
Yeah.
Like, what is this, man? Just a robot. Like, looks like the Japanese sex dolls. Yeah, like, it's no big deal. Yeah, like, whatever. But then, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I
3D...
can't wait till they perfect those sex dolls. I'll be first in line, dude.
Sells his car, sells everything, man, just to get it. 3D printing in... When did Jurassic Park 3 come out?
I think 2001.
That's your guess?
Seriously, I don't know anything about 3D printers, so...
think
I
it
got
was
no
an
idea.
old
movie. It's an old movie, but like just the fact that he just used this printer and it printed it out, like, and that's like new technology today.
Yeah.
I just tripped out. I was like, wow, it just shows like, if like they knew, like, you know, like.
Spot on. 2001.
Really? Fuck, what was that?
And who directed it? Does it say?
Directed by Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
Who the hell's Joe Johnson?
Sounds like a boxer.
Yeah!
Produced by Larry Franco. These are boxers,
That's
man.
a boxer, man! I'm waiting for Marvin Hagler to rock up. Key grip. He's holding the light.
These are all boxers. Written by Peter Butchman, Alexander Payne, and Jimmy Taylor.
All boxers.
All boxers. The cast.
And it's not Butchman, it's Butchman.
Butchman. The cast. No,
Holy
the key
shit.
crew of Jurassic Park 3 were all boxers.
Edited by Robert Delvar. Robert Delvar edited it.
There's like a Gold's Gym somewhere, man. Mickey's Gym.
Music by Don Davis.
That's the manager.
And the production company's Amblin Entertainment.
Get out of here, Butchman.
Yeah, man. Dude.
Get out of here. Give me all you got, Bushman. You're a tiger. You're a pie.
Holy shit.
And somehow they knew about 3D printing and the exact way that it
they
would work.
definitely did something about 3D.
They all boxers.
Joe Johnson. In the know.
Butchman.
Do you reckon the name that you give your kid will affect his career for the rest of his life?
Yes.
Really? Would you pick it, like, how did you get the name indie for like your daughter?
Do you like indie music?
Um,
No, honestly, like...
I do like indie music, but
Yeah, he's sitting there listening to like some songs, like, yeah, indie.
because I always wanted, like, I love the name indie, just indie, but like I liked Indiana, like, because Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
And so I put that.
I'll give him that.
Dude, I love Indiana Jones, man.
He named his daughter after a movie star.
I didn't because she's not named Indiana. So I put that to my missus, and she didn't like it because she has a friend named Anna. But then she came back with Indigo, and I was like, yeah, I can go with that. Indigo.
So her name's Indigo.
Indigo.
You named your daughter after Harrison Ford. I shouldn't laugh because it's not. Her name isn't funny. It's a beautiful name, but just you idiot. Just the thought process. Do you know what I mean?
But Indiana, it just sounds cool,
It's just
man.
a
Like, Indiana.
Yeah, like, if I ever have a son, I want its middle name.
Lars.
Winfield.
Lars
Winfield.
Lars Jr.
Jackson. Peter Jackson. Is that going to be Peter Jackson?
Yeah.
No.
No, bro.
I think I mentioned it last time. I'm going to call Orion,
Orion.
which in Greek mythology is Hunter of the Sky.
Ooh.
As a first name,
Probably second.
Orion.
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 I just
Pretty
think of
cool.
that cheap audio
Because
brand.
if he doesn't like his first name, he can just be like, "What's your name?" Orion. Like, what a
Actually, dude,
what a pussy slayer, man! Are you serious?
I'm
Look
gonna
at this
say
kid at
that's-
school.
that's a cool
Like,
name.
what's your name? Orion. What's going on? Like,
No,
you know?
I like that. I like that.
I've
Orion.
never heard anyone called Orion.
Yeah, that's why it's different.
Ends up like George Costanza. Yeah, fuck it. I'll name my son Orion as well. Beats the shit out of me. I was like, can't name Orion.
Orion, man.
Orion. That's cool, man.
George
Yeah.
Costanza's 7. Yeah, what's the name?
This
He's
guy
called a
knows
7.
originally what I wanted to call a son.
Oh, Balthazar.
Balthazar,
Yeah,
man.
We've
we've
talked
talked
about it on a
we've talked about
podcast.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Balthazar, Orion. Come on, man. Like, no.
Bop.
It's-
His initials would be Bop.
Little Bob. Little
Everyone
Bob.
would call him Bop.
Yeah.
The
BP.
guy would be like 6'5". Yeah. Everyone calls him Bop. Like, what?
This is Little Bob.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
Let's
You'll
call it
see.
Tsar.
Tsar. King. Tsar King or ruler? I think it's
King.
Is it King?
King.
I don't
Wait,
know.
actually?
It's Russian.
Yeah.
Tsar.
This is before in. Like,
Yeah, I keep
before
I keep forgetting if Tsar means ruler or king. I
I
thought
know,
it was
Johnny, you know. You're the...
Tsar. Yeah, it's King. Yeah, because it's royal. Yeah, it's King.
king. It is king.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll go put in Tsar, 'cause Tadziki comes up.
Fucking hell.
It's yum.
Oh, wait. No, Emperor.
Emperor.
Oh, we're both wrong.
It's Kaiser that I keep getting it confused with. Kaiser, Tsar. I remember I was reading about all the titles.
It's Supreme Ruler, Emperor.
Yeah.
Like, he
I
can
was
do
just
whatever
saying,
he
because I
wants.
wanted to be, if I ever had a royal title or whatever, I wanted to be the Duke of something. Yeah.
The Duke of Geelong.
The Duke of Geelong.
Schlong!
Oh, I thought you said the Duke of Geelong.
Straight the Duke of Geelong.
Duke of
He's
Geelong.
going to go down to Geelong, buy a house near,
Do you know
Corio Bay.
Call me the Duke.
all those fucking titles, the Duke, the Sire.
Yeah.
I want to know how you got those names. Like,
Well, a friend of my sister...
what do they are?
You know, a friend of my sister, her ex-boyfriend, his title wasn't Mister, it's actually Master.
How the fuck
from
did he
birth.
get that?
From birth.
Yeah, isn't it Master before you're a Mister?
No.
but no.
That's his name on his letters. It's Master, whatever.
Did you get that as a
He
kid?
just never updated his fucking...
We got that as a kid. I had a Dolomites account and it said Master Demetrios. And
Really?
I
You're
kept
called
it.
Master?
I kept it for as long as I fucking could.
Yeah, before you're an adult, it's Master.
Yeah, I had
not
an
in
ATM
Greece.
card. Dude, I had an ATM card with Master on it.
Yeah.
Yonks!
Yeah, me too, dude.
Not in Greece.
I refuse to update it. Hang on,
Mine
I'm
just
search
says,
that.
mine just says my name.
Wait a second. Hang on. Hang on, Master.
Beta.
Dumb job.
Yeah, dude, here it is. Again! Dude, yeah.
We're
Master
children.
is an English honorific for boys and young men.
Yeah.
Master was used in England for men of some rank.
Tell your mate he needs to update his,
not my mate.
his banking.
Yeah, dude.
Tell your mate he's got to update
Especially
his banking
free
details.
masters of a trade guild and by any manual worker or servant employee addressing his employer, his master.
I want to be called Sir.
Also, generally by those lower in status to gentleman,
Sir Gumdrop.
priest. Gentleman was actually a title. Gentleman.
Gentleman.
Yeah, because like he goes also generally by those lower in status to gentlemen, priests, or scholars. So
So you'd be Gentleman John.
Yeah.
in the Elizabethan period, it was used between equals,
Gentleman John.
No, I would have been a master. I'm not some...
and it was a forerunner of
upper-class
Mister.
pig.
Yeah. After its replacement in common speech by Mister, Master was retained as a form of address only for boys who have not yet entered society. Yeah, by the late 19th century, etiquette dictated that men be addressed as Mister and boys as Master.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
You knew that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not in Greece, man.
In America, a boy can be addressed as Master only until age 18. Then he's
Oh,
addressed
this
only
guy's
by
got
his
some
name.
serious issues.
What has he got now?
Yeah, man, he's like 30.
What a gun.
So his name comes up, Master John. I'm not going to say his last name, but it's Master John, his last name.
I wonder what a gentleman is.
Master John
A gentleman, it would have just been like the more upper-class man. Like the higher society dude.
Yeah.
Hang on, that's such
Sipping
a shout.
tea like
Gentleman.
puffs.
In modern parlance, the term gentleman refers to any man of good conduct, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
No, where's the article? Hang on. In its original meaning, the term denoted a man of the lowest rank of the English gentry, standing below an esquire and above a yeoman.
Esquire.
Yeah, by definition, this category include the younger sons of the younger sons of peers and the younger sons of baronets, knights and esquires in perpetual succession. Thus, the term captures the common denominator of gentility and often, army generousness? Man, I can't even, these are fucked. Dude, there are 100 classes.
Yeah, it seems so ridiculous, but that shit is still in full force, dude. Like,
Oh,
if you
yeah,
go
it-
into the royal family and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Australian politics and shit, they're all knights and, like separate orders and, like,
Yeah,
different
yeah,
ranks and shit, man.
absolutely.
Like, that shit
Are you
is,
serious?
Dude,
that is
when I
still
went to
in
Monaco,
full force, dude.
in Monaco, they've got it. The royal family's got it. It's got the board, and it's got the ranking of what,
Yeah.
this.
It seems like so outdated and, like, something like, but it's still fucking in full force, dude, to separate the classes. It must
'Cause they
be...
can.
What classes?
Upper
Dude,
fucking...
It's to separate them from the scum.
Yeah, from the common folk, dude. That's what it is.
Dude, if I ran into someone and I said, what's your name? Gary? Actually, no, it's Master Gary.
Esquire Gary.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck are you, man?
This guy was stabbing me with a pen.
I bet you bleed. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I bet you bleed like a normal Gary. Bang!
Let's test his theory.
Yeah. Are you serious? That's still... No.
Big time.
That's ridiculous.
Big time, dude.
That seems so fucking stupid to me.
It would be so unfortunate if your last name was Beta.
Master Beta.
Oh, Mr. Beta!
Seriously, man. No, hang on.
Send Mr. Beta in.
Time for a thrashing.
Beta, is it?
Dude, wait, so you're saying...
Kneel down, Beta! bow to your masters.
What? You know what? You wish you lived in those, like, little, the circles. You wish you were part of those circles,
He'd be
man.
elder.
And that's why I'm so against it, because I'm not. And I don't want to be in there.
Yeah, you'd be a fucking elder.
Maybe.
Dark elders.
Nah, you know what? I reckon it's funny, right? Like, all that shit seems really archaic to me, right? Like, all these fucking classes and shit, but I reckon you would fucking flourish in that shit, see? You'd have your pampered days, you'd come out pampered every morning, and you would have your servants, and, like, you just get a kick out of calling everyone whatever, like, class they are.
And that's why I'm so, like, against it, because I'm not a part of it.
My tobacco papers.
Yeah. But it's still have the same shitty, like...
Beta, my papers!
Yes, master.
That's what I'm saying. It'd still have the same shitty qualities he has now, but it wouldn't change.
Just a cunt.
Yeah, just abuse the power.
Yeah, man.
You could be right. I don't know.
Hang on, so wait, are you saying that these titles exist in the royal family sort of circles?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like
Big
within
time.
greater society?
No, like in royal families, in very prominent rich families, like the Rockefellers, like the what are they called?
They still follow the fucking old
But that
rules,
doesn't
man.
mean shit to me.
To them it does, though, in the inner circles.
Like the Rockefellers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if someone said to me that, like some of these titles.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
because, say we're from two prominent families, right?
Yeah.
And there's two kids, but I've got a higher name than he does, or vice versa.
Yeah.
I have to, like, it's like a respect thing, like a...
But that's bullshit. Like
beta.
it goes from the Middle Ages, man.
Your family's not as well off as mine, beta!
Dude.
Oh, we've lost the plot.
Yeah, 'cause,
My turn for the toy.
Beta.
yeah, because look, all that shit comes from ages back, right?
Yeah.
Because it's got like Indo-Iranians, and then the Romans, and then like the Celtics, you know, like the Druids,
Never
the
left, bro.
plebes,
Never left.
Anglo-Saxons, Slavics, the Nordic ones, like the Earls and the whatever. Then it's got Greek ones from Attica and like
Yeah.
then Sparta.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Definitely rankings there, man.
yeah, kings were born out of the warrior or the noble class, and then it's just going through like medieval times, and obviously with religion taking over,
But back
they
then-
changed titles.
Back then it's different, because if you had a name like a king or something, they used to fight, man. Like,
Yeah.
as in back in the Greek
Now
times,
it's just
Spartans
based on
and stuff.
wealth, right?
Yeah, then that's just money.
It's like, yeah, look, it says British, right? The British upper class consist of two sometimes overlapping entities, the peerage and the landed gentry. Any male member of either may regard himself as a gentleman, in a special sense mutually understood between hereditary members of the class, will often exclude life peers. In the British peerage, only the senior family member, typically the eldest son, inherits a substantive title. Duke, the Marquis, the Earl, the Viscount, the Baron. They're referred to as peers and lords. The rest of the nobility are referred to as landed gentry.
Baron
This
Bobby.
is how they keep their control.
Yeah.
Like, it's... Dude,
Yeah, but you be Baron Bobby.
Baron Von Bobby.
Esquire, like, yeah, Esquire
Von
is a
Bobby.
term of British
Baron
origin.
Von Right.
Dude,
That fits.
Esquire is a term of British origin referring only to males and used to denote a high but indeterminate social status. Indeterminate social status. So it's like, yeah, I'm king of the fridge. Yeah? But I'm an Esquire.
King of the
But that means-
beta.
That would make... I would laugh. I would fucking laugh at someone that said he had to be addressed as Esquire, blah, blah, blah.
I can tell you this guy. You must address me as... But you fuck yourself.
For me, that means nothing.
No.
For me, that means you're part of a fucking cult.
That's because you're just a lowly slave.
I know I'm a slave. Like,
Quiet, slave.
I have no misconception about my place in the universe, man. But this is ridiculous.
But this is like a strong part to do of how they keep their
Yeah.
power, man.
But
Like,
look at this way, right? It's got all this shit that says here, something about being upper class, like gentleman, chivalry, like knightly virtues, honor. Dude, that tat that I have on me, right? The Greek word "sostos," that denotes like chivalry and like gentleman qualities and honor and all that sort of shit. Doesn't mean I have a fucking false sense of like, you know, I know I'm a peon. I'm a plebe. I am. Like, I know I am. Look,
Johnny's like royalty.
these guys are fucked.
secret royalty.
Yeah, secret royalty. Dude, this is ridiculous.
Anyway.
Like, I say all that shit to take the piss, but...
No, but that's true shit.
And what, people still actually...
Absolutely. Dude, if you go to like a Rockefeller and the little boy has got like a nanny or a servant or something, they'd call it Master whatever. Master John or Master David or Master whatever. Simple as that. Yeah.
These cunts are fucked.
Even Australian politics, man, I've looked into it. Like, the higher ranking you are in politics, you're like a different knightage and like all sorts
Yeah.
of shit. Like, it's fucking deep, dude. Like, it's how they remain.
In power.
Actually, man,
You
know
can't
what?
knock them off the perch, you know what I mean?
Saying,
It's a
saying
way-
all this, man, I saw like a really cool thing on the net the other day, and it was about as the Humans in New York page. You know how I told you about yeah. And it's just a guy, this white guy, right? This is what he said. He goes, "This racial stuff to me is BS, and I'm tired of hearing it. I have made it because I'm a white male. I'm prejudiced. That shit is long gone. Is long ago, way long ago. Enough of it. It's all the media. It's all for ratings. It's this false racial shit that they keep pumping into everyone's head. They're keeping everyone on edge. If there's a police shooting, it's white versus black.
Always, man.
Always white versus black. Who cares about the facts? Race is more important. Watching the news, you'd think there was a race war out there, but when I walk outside, I just don't see it. I hold the door for the black guy, he holds the door for me. I wouldn't even know there was a problem if it wasn't for the television. They need to quit making shit out of nothing."
That's how I feel like when I'm at work.
Spot on.
We all get along so well. Indians, Sri Lankans, African, we all get along like family. But you read the media, you'd assume we'd all be fighting and at each other.
Yeah, you assume we're all fucking at each other's throats.
Always, man.
I thought that really hit me, man. Because it's like, yeah, he's right. Like, we're all the fucking same, man. Like, dude, think about, like, morning shift, right? Because me and you are both on mornings, right? Think about that crew. It is so mixed up. Like, there are Anglo-Indians, there are Greeks, there's a Turk, there's, you know...
We all get along like a house on fire. We all joke around. Like
Exactly. And I've always been like that, too. And every time someone comes with a racist opinion, you look at him like you're out of your fucking mind. Like, what are you talking about? Like, ease up, champ. Like,
But they all call Johnny Master.
yeah, dude, cunts have come to me and said some blatantly racist shit. Not racist in a way of, like, colloquial, like, joking around, or, like, yeah, we're just taking the
Like
piss.
this.
Like Aussie humour taking the piss. I'm sort of, like, saying some... And I was just like, ease up, mate. Like, who do you think you are? Like, no. Did that. Like, I've said it outright. Like, man, I've got no issue with that. Like, so just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But what that guy just said, man, like...
True, spot on.
Yeah, spot on, man.
spot on.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Titles. Sorry, that still doesn't sit right with me. That's just like, nah, man.
That's kind of why I still have that take on like the N-word and that. Like I feel like these words have so much power. Like I know it's like we're going to go like don't want to go down that road again.
That's a different thing altogether. That's a different kettle of fish. I'm talking about.
But still, it's like having that powerful thing to say against someone where it shouldn't be around. Like
no, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be around. Period. That's what it should be. What I'm saying is, like,
yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I'm saying about every time you turn on the news, like, man, last night,
it's always race.
I was fucking out of it last night, right? Because I was exhausted. I'd worked from 5 in the morning. Well, I was up from 5. I literally got home, played 4 hours of basketball, got home, cleaned my entire house up. I lost, like I said to you guys in that message, I lost an hour and a half just lying on my couch. I was just dazed. Plus, I had because it was raining. I closed all the doors in the house and all the fumes from like the bleach, like from everything that I used. I was feeling fucked. So I lay down. I literally lost an hour and a half. Like, I lost it. I was watching TV. It was the ABC News. And every fucking story on the news, and this morning as well, man, while I was having breakfast, it was all just deaths.
Yeah.
20 dead, 100 dead, Aleppo, Syria, fucking the States. I'm like, what the fuck? Is there nothing else going on?
Doom and gloom.
Everything. That's all there is to report is deaths. What the fuck?
Yeah. No. That's
seriously, man. Give me something else. And if it wasn't deaths, it was Kanye West's meltdown.
Hey, from the Daily Gazette.
Yeah. Seriously, man.
That's why I always feel so depressed after watching the news for like an hour. I just like come away like just feeling empty. I'm just like
fuck you, Peter Hitchner.
But that's the thing, man. Like I watch all this shit, all this like fighting against races and shit. But to me, like personally, like I don't feel any of that shit. Like towards
you know what it is. You don't feel it because you were born here and you grew up in a pretty neutral area where, like, there was none of that, right? We experienced racism from a young age, so we saw it, we lived it and breathed it, but we're just smarter and above that, and you learn. But then if you go to, like, overseas, man, where they've just got this division already instilled in them, like, from birth. Because I saw something really important the other day. You're not born racist.
No.
You learn.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
the environment
that is learned,
yeah,
and it's something that can be unlearned. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing about like the gay marriages. You know how we're talking about it, right, dude? Everyone's like, oh, it's wrong. It has no place in society. But like, yeah, but man, 50 years ago, black people weren't allowed to vote. When did the women's suffrage start? Like after World War II? Like when was it? The 30s? Women's suffrage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, women have only had the right to even exist as contemporary members of society for under 100 years. Under 100 years.
Yeah, it's not long at all.
Yeah.
So recent.
Gay people shouldn't be allowed to marry. What difference does it fucking make?
Like, what's the difference to them?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
What difference does it make to your fucking life?
What someone does behind their closed doors.
And I thought about it, like, what are the repercussions of it, right? Okay, now, like, you know, in the old days, you'd say, oh, John and Jill got married, and now it's like, oh, see those two women? Yeah, they're together. Weren't they together anyway? So what's the difference? Oh, now they have a certified title stating they're together.
Okay.
And? Who gives a shit? 50 years ago, you'd literally point to the black dude and say he's not allowed to be in the same fucking theatre as us. What's he doing here?
Yeah.
Is that right? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's called progression, dumb cunts. And that's what gets me. Like, I understand what you're saying, man, but it's because, I mean, you're a product of your environment. You know what I mean? You can't just tell people to unlearn something that's been taught to them for 56 years just because. Like, you know, like, yep. Because it's going to take a lot longer than that. It took this long to get, you know, civil rights movement happening. It took this long. Like, all the shit that we do now, man, that we would have been...
like you said before, man, the media just keeps on fucking
the media is
aggravating it.
Yeah,
They're not, like, trying to help it. Like,
exactly. That's what pisses me off, man.
It's all about the viewers, boys, and money.
That's what pisses me off, man. The fact that it just keeps going back to this shit. Yeah, that just doesn't stop, man. Oh, did you see the splashback that Hillary Clinton copped in the last couple of days? Last week?
What happened?
She made her first public announcements and addresses since the election, yeah? As in, had like speaking gigs and shit like that at different colleges or whatever. She came out not wearing any makeup whatsoever.
I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that, dude. No, I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, man. She came out like no makeup, like nothing.
Did she look hot?
She looked ragged, like as in she was
Jane.
she was tired. You know what I mean? Like it had taken out of it. But man, the critics came out scathing her, like, oh, she could have done herself up. She looks like shit. What kind of how much? It's like, dude, like,
just that
that's
alone.
the human form.
Yeah, dude, she's a woman who's just said fuck this.
You know
like,
what? That's the original human form.
and a lot of critics also came out and said, you know what? That's it's really brave of her to actually do that, considering she's in the spotlight, and it shows that human side of like she's just like there's nothing like she's done, like she's over it, like as in she's done with the race of like it's like all right, well, let's see what Obama said. He said that generally when ex-presidents are done with their run, they just sort of fuck off and just let the new president take his own reins. You know what I mean? Obama came out. He's been pretty neutral so far, but he actually said, "Gonna let Trump do what he has to do." But if he starts fucking around with policy and starts doing shit that I don't agree with and I think is going to be a factor, I'm going to speak up. And I encourage anyone to speak up.
Awesome.
Period. And you know what? Trump has come out saying, you know, tearing down all the protesters, like, you know, just, you know, stop with the protests and, you know, you're being cunts. Like the thing with Hamilton. Did you see what happened with Hamilton?
The play,
which is funny considering Trump starts talking about SNL, and then, like, the second they do a Alec Baldwin impression of him, you know what I mean? He starts saying SNL should be cancelled. It's a garbage show. Why? Because Baldwin did a spot-on impression of you, and everyone's finding it hilarious, but you don't, and that's why they should be burnt. You know what I mean? Like, it's a crooked media, like, all that sort of shit.
Burn them at the stakes.
Obama said, and this is what he said about the protests, he goes, Republicans have protested me being in office since day dot till the day I fucking left after 8 years. So now what? We have to tell the protesting Republicans to stop just because it's not nice? You fucking idiots. Because I encourage people to speak their mind and speak freely. That's what this country's about.
You watch Obama come back to 2020.
Can he?
Of course
Legally, I don't think he can.
Can't he?
Like, if you've served, you can come back again, right?
No. I don't think you can serve more than 8 years in office.
Really?
Oh, so once you've done your thing, that's it.
Yeah, once you've
really?
done 2 terms, that's it.
2 terms?
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure. Because Bush did the full 8 years.
Yeah.
Bush did 8 years. Man.
I mean, I know it's like 2 terms consecutively.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I thought
if you took
had
a break,
then can you come back and do it like
I
another
don't know.
2 or another 1?
That's a question. Let me just picking up his phone.
Because I feel like maybe
That's what I
the
thought.
Bush senior did that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't know. It's a good question.
That's a very good question. I seriously didn't think that he could. Because Michelle Obama, they're saying Michelle Obama 2020. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude, media.
Yeah, I don't care. That's the thing, like, even Obama said that his missus wouldn't run. Like, she's not interested in politics. But they're just like, yeah.
Stop saying that. She doesn't want to do it.
Seriously, man. It's fucked up. It's Demon. I don't know.
St. Nicholas. He's got his specs on. And his pocket watch. We're
We're just running the universe from this table, man. Seriously.
We are.
But you know what's funny? Like,
Esquires.
Oh, like it's weird. Like we're doing this, yeah. Like we're at 3 hours and 20 minutes, by the way, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
record.
We're dragging this along. We probably should wrap up soon.
It's been good though.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, I mean, people still listen. Like, people are listening to this shit, you know. And thank you all again, as always. But it's like, what are we doing here? Like, we've got fucking our little notepads, couple coffees and shit. And we're talking about absolutely like nothing and everything. But it's fucking hilarious.
Nothing about everything.
Yeah, like seriously,
Yeah.
I reckon it's funny. Like when I think about the magnitude of that, like even the fact that 5 people
We're
are
like
listening.
commentating on like the world.
Yeah,
and,
like we know we don't know shit, but at least we're openly admitting that we don't know shit.
hey, we're trying to make heads on tails of the fucking world.
Yeah,
Yes, Grover Cleveland did it in 1837, right?
Grover Cleveland, Grover.
He was in office from 83 to 85. Then he got ousted by Benjamin Harris, and then Grover Cleveland came back and took it back for another 4 years.
When after that,
Yeah.
one run. So within the next 4 years after.
Okay, let me have it. Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge. Coolest president ever, man.
Oh, dude. Arthur gave me a little side note the other day about Trump. He had a case that he was getting. He was going to court for. It was something to do with his college. You know those Trump universities, whatever they were called. Trump University. Trump had started a uni called Trump University. It went bankrupt, and there was a side
He's
note.
trying to give people free college degrees.
Yeah, free.
He's trying to do the right thing.
Dude, he had a case against him from someone in that university. He settled out of court for $25 million.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sad boy Trump.
In the history of this country, USA, only 2 presidents have served more than 2 terms. Roosevelt and Roosevelt.
yeah,
You
that
mean more than
must
2
have been when
terms?
I was thinking about Roosevelt.
As in, they
Oh,
did,
ousted, then got back in.
yeah, as in he did his term.
Oh, that Grover. That Grover, what his
Grover
name
as
was.
well.
Grover and Roosevelt.
They're saying here, in the 22nd Amendment, no person shall be elected to the office of president more than twice. More than twice.
Yeah, so you can come
He
back.
can come again.
Yeah, but they change the amendments all the time.
Trump's gonna fuck with the amendments now.
Yeah,
All he
dude,
likes.
Trump is fucked.
He's gonna put himself as sorcerer of the world.
Sorcerer. Sorcerer.
Hail the king!
Yeah, man.
Hey, we haven't talked about Metallica.
All right, I'll tell you what. We've been 3 hours and
You know
20
what?
minutes.
Maybe I'll leave it for next because you guys haven't heard it either.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet.
So
either.
all I'm going to say is get out and listen to it, and I'll come back with a comprehensive coverage of the album next week.
Yeah, this week was like
Because I can talk about Metallica for
Let
4
me
hours.
say, 2016 represents a lot of things, but for Nick it represents the album release of Metallica. Forget that he went to Europe for like 2 months or got married.
Nah. Birthday, nothing, no, they care. Christmas, what Christmas?
Forget all those achievements.
Metallica released Hardwired to Self-Destruct, and it's probably their best album since Black Album.
What do you think, people? Is he right?
That's a big call.
No, I am right.
All right.
Everyone, I had a lot of feedback this last couple of weeks, last week since the last episode, just from random people, like just people. Yeah, just said that they listened and like this or blah blah blah. As always, please keep liking, following, sharing,
Twitter,
commenting.
Instagram,
Yeah,
Facebook.
like I said at the start of the podcast, Johnny's banning the Instagram helm.
Right in, like, ask us questions.
I seriously recommend you get on there just
Yeah.
to see the profile page and see how much it's changed.
And his little cute emojis.
I have to find a screenshot of how it looked. You know what? I think I have one. I should have a screenshot somewhere of what the page looked like.
It was pretty down in the dumps.
It wasn't down there. It was just bare because I didn't have time to handle it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Johnny just tweeted. That's what you're like. That's what your safety room looks like in your house. just
Cute, bright, and bubbly.
yeah, man. Emojis.
Cute, bright, and bubbly.
He's got emojis on there.
Yeah,
It's cute.
So Johnny's running Instagram held. Nick's handling Twitter, and I'm
Join me on
still doing
Instagram, my brethren.
Come over to Twitter.
help me fight the vegans.
Write in.
Let's throw eggs at
ask
the
us
vegans.
questions. Give us like anything, whatever.
You know what? We should Brother Trollman. That's it.
We are the Trollman 3.
We're the Trollman.
Trollman 3. Sounds like a band.
We're not trolls. We are not trolls. We just
I'm getting t-shirts.
the Trollmans.
The Trollmans.
We are not trolls. We simply present a difference of opinion. That's it.
Deal with it. Yeah. Or do we get live outros?
Shit.
Alright, anyway.
Call it, man.
Took leverage out.